Hey kids, it's the Mr. Flyer here, hope you're well. You find me out and about in the depths of Oxfordshire. In fact, I've just left Woodstock and I'm on my first proper tour of 2016. It's only a day long, I've got the day off. And the weather forecast is set reasonably fair, so I thought I'd spend the day out on the bike. And the reason I've done that is because, well, one, I wanted to, of course, but also I've just got hold of a new book. You may recall the last couple of years I've been riding routes around Britain from a book written by Simon Weir called Bikers Britain. Well, the AO just brought out another edition of that book called Bikers Britain, The Tours, and they very kindly sent me a copy. So they said they sent me a copy as a kind of thanks for recording the other videos and showing them the routes that they'd written about, but I'm maybe slightly more cynical and I think they maybe sent it to me for more marketing reasons. But anyway, it doesn't matter, everybody wins, because it's great using these books that have the tours in, because it takes the homework out of it for you. It means that if you're going to go on these rides in places you don't know, somebody else has already done them and found the best roads for you, so you don't risk missing something brilliant. So this particular one in the book is called the Woodstock Loop, and it takes in chunks of the Cotswolds and places like Leamington Spa, Stratford on Avon, and all sorts of other places as well. So stick around, stay tuned, and I'll show you what the Woodstock Loop has in store. So this particular tour is about 175 miles long. Starts off from Woodstock, as I say, and this first main road is the A4260, takes you towards Banbury. Very nice road. I'm doing this on a weekday, got a day off from work, and quite busy, as is always the case in the southeast, or the south of England I should say. Unfortunately it's not the best part of the world to be riding bikes, but anyway, hopefully this little tour is going to have one or two nice roads. But the first town I'm heading to is Banbury, and then we head off towards Leamington Spa. Hopefully the roads will get a little bit more twisty, maybe won't be quite so busy up that way. So this 4260 turns out to be quite a nice road actually, quite fast, sweeping bends. If you get it with no traffic, then very nice indeed. And it's a great road to take the little street triple out on for a blast for a change. I really enjoying being out on the little track, but I have to say I'm missing the heated grips today. It's about 10 degrees centigrade, and I have to say I'm absolutely perished. Okay, just coming to Deddington now. I've been here before, but looks very Cotswoldy with these buildings made in the local Cotswold stone. Very nice little town. What a lovely road. Making me think that maybe I should have brought the Panigale out today. Another lovely little spot. This is called Adderbury. Splendid looking pub, the Red Lion on the right there. Unfortunately not quite lunchtime yet, but I shall be looking forward to finding a hostelry fairly soon. Okay, so I've got myself through Banbury now, never saw the cross, and I'm on the A422 at Roxton. It's about, I don't know, 5 miles north of Banbury, I suppose. And again, just another absolutely cracking little village. And a lovely, lovely road. Lots of nice twists and turns and changes of elevations. Just what the street triple was made for. So what I've decided to do is a little variant from the route that's actually in the book. And stick on the A422 and just go straight to Stratford on Avon from here. Means I'm going to miss out on Leamington Spa, which is probably short-changing myself, but I'll leave that for another time. Anyway, Stratford should be a great place for a lunch stop. Okay, and I've just crossed the border now into Warwickshire, my third county of the day. Roads are looking a little bit muddy, a little bit slippery. Have to remember, of course, this bike is A bit old school, no OBS, no traction control. Not that it stops you having fun. It's a great little bike for these sort of rides. Well, once again I can see why Simon Weird chose this A422 as part of the route. Absolutely cracking road. Lovely smooth surface. Lots of bends, amazing elevation changes. Look at this view now. Stunning. Very sharp bend ahead. Like the sound of this. Oh, actually got ourselves a hairpin. What fun. Okay, and here we are, just coming to Stratford on Avon. Birthplace, of course, of Shakespeare. And boy, don't they let you know when you're here. If you've never been though, it is a lovely place to come as a tourist. Gets super busy in the summer, not quite a peak time yet, but yeah, well worth a look around, particularly if you are interested in Shakespeare. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. But it's nice just to have a look around, wait for it, thank you. Place. Okay, that's Stratford on Avon done. Not sure I did it complete justice. Let's head on then to my next Cotswold spot and start to get hungry. Must be time to think about lunch soon. Okay, so the next destination on my Woodstock Loop is Broadway, which I have been to before. It's a lovely little Cotswold place again, going via Chipping Camden, and I'm on the B4632 now. Now there are these cracking sweepy roads around here, really nice surfaces, lots of elevation changes again, which I enjoy. Coming to Gloucestershire, my fourth county of the day. Another cracking little Cotswold village. Didn't catch the name of this one, but I think it might be Ilmington. Great looking pub. I do like the looks of the Cotswolds. I could see myself living here in the future. Plenty of great biking roads around here, that's for sure. Okay, just coming into Chipping Camden now, which I think I'm right in saying is the country home of Jeremy Clarkson. So let's see if we can see any fancy cars. So here we are in the throbbing heart of downtown Chipping Camden. Lovely looking place. Oh, who rides a Kia Picanto? I'm going to have to go, I'm afraid. The our exhaust make a rather nice rattling sound off the buildings through there. Sorry to the locals. Okay, so that's Chipping Camden nestling down there. Lovely little spot it was too. Next stop on my little tour of the Cotswolds and my Woodstock Loop is Broadway, which is going to be my lunch stop, and more importantly warm up stop, because I'm absolutely freezing. Like pulling away in fifth. Well done, the talk of the street triple. Look at this excellent little wiggly road. Well done, Simon and the Bikers Britain team finding these roads. Worcestershire welcomes you. I think that's county number 6. Well, that was rather fun. Didn't have the camera rolling, but it was called Fish Hill, and it was a series of these big sweepy hairpins as you go down the side of this rather large hill. Bit sport by having this truck in front of me, but nonetheless I enjoyed it. Okay, just coming into Broadway now. Historic Cotswold village, it says. I just know I stopped here once and there was a good cafe with excellent fish and chips and nice serving wenches, so that'll do me. That's what I'm going to try and find. So this is the village of Broadway, undeniably again a classic Cotswold village. I just think these sandstone houses and buildings just make the place look very tidy. I like it a lot. Well, how lovely is this? Closer. Tea rooms. Just can't for the life of me remember where I went before. Well, that was a very pleasant lunch at Broadway, and you may notice I'm all fluoresced up now. And that's not because I'm expecting imminent rain, but I've put my waterproofs on because it was so flipping cold riding down here. I've basically put every layer that I've got on to try and combat the cold. And seems to be working. Feel quite a bit more toasty. Don't know how the hands are going to go though. So we're on the second half of the tour then. I'm going to again cut it slightly short. I've cut the sort of western end of the tour off, only because the weather forecast is that rain's going to be coming in a bit later. I can always come and do this part of the tour again another time. So now I'm heading on down to towards Bourton in the water before regaining the route back to Woodstock. Lovely roads and great scenery. Really enjoyed the ride out today. Right, back up and over Fish Hill, which was the fun one coming. Carriageway going up the hill. Worth coming just for that. Brilliant. Something exotic about the pass. Could it be Jeremy on his way home? I think that was a McLaren, I'm not sure. Very nice. So this is Stow in the Wold. Just going to go through the town centre just to have a look. I imagine it'll look just like the other towns that we've done. As we're in the Cotswolds, might as well do it. Again, lovely little spot, great pubs, cafes. Nice. Now what's this person doing? Captain's Tea Room since 1890. If only it wasn't so full from lunch, I might have given that a go. Nice. So I've no idea what a Wold is, but this is Stow in it. All I've got to do now is find out exactly what road I'm on, work out how I'll get to my next place, which is theoretically Bourton on the Water. That's next on the tour. Well, I haven't done a long ride on a little street triple for some time actually. I've done just on this loop 108 miles now. I have to say it's been really great. She's not missed a beat. She's really comfy. Really appreciate that now. Makes me think it'd be a great little bike for doing tours on generally. It's just a matter of carrying your stuff that's the only issue. But there are ways around that. I've been riding today with a rucksack on, and I don't normally do that because I usually, obviously if I'm on my tours, I'm on my big BMW and I use the panniers. But it really has been no problem wearing the rucksack. In fact, in a way, it's kind of helped sort of counter the wind blast. Doesn't make much sense, but I've just forgotten that I've got the rucksack on, really. Okay, so my next treat for Cotswolds fans is this place. Just coming up to Bourton in the water, or on the water I should say. Let's get that right. Again, another classic Cotswold village come town, but this one has a bit of a river sort of running through it, and they've channelled it off, and it's well, maybe you'll see what I mean. It looks good though, and it's a real tourist trap in the summer. So let's check it out. Wait for it, thank you. Now, as I say, in the summer this place is super popular with tourists, and it gets heaving. You'll see why though when I get into the main part of the town. It is really picturesque. So I guess that's the main bit of water that runs through. It gives it its name. And then down here, shame we've got this van in front, rather obscuring the view. Oh, they've got the grass fenced off as well. But you can see there are these little bridges that go over the water in the middle of the town here. And it's all rather lovely. So that's Bourton on the water. Okay, so the next target along our route of this splendid tour of Cotswolds is Burford. And Burford is significant in my mind for two things. May not be significant in anybody else's mind. One is, I don't know if you watch Harry's Garage on YouTube. It's a motoring channel. But Harry Metcalf, that runs that channel, is kind of the proprietor of Avon magazine. Has some pretty fancy cars. Has a channel on YouTube. I believe he lives in Burford, or very near to Burford, so sometimes recognise some of the roads on that channel. And also Harry Cole, the presenter of various motorcycle programmes on the Travel Channel. He lives, Henry Cole I should say. Did I say Harry? Meant Henry. He lives in Burford as well. So if you're a niche channel motorcycle viewer, then Burford is potentially significant to you. Anyway, I'll see if I can find it and show it to you. I love these sort of roads. Smooth with great visibility so you can see what's coming. Really nice, is what biking's all about. So I'm back in Oxfordshire now, back on the sort of homeward leg, I guess, as we point back towards Woodstock. Just got Burford to go, and then, as I say, we're back towards where we started. And that'll be the end of this tour. So here comes the first of the rain showers that I feared were on their way this afternoon. Hopefully I'll soon be out of it. It looks brighter up ahead. Really don't fancy getting hideously wet as well as cold. Luckily I have the waterproofs on already. That's April for you though in Blighty. Never know what you're going to get. Okay, just coming to the top of Burford now. Take my chance to overtake this caravan. Doesn't look as nice in the rain as it does in the sunshine in the summer, but you get the idea. Another busy Cotswold town. Keep your eyes skinned for Harry Metcalfe or Henry Cole. And that more or less brings us back to the start of the Woodstock Loop. Now, I did a slightly abridged version because I was trying to outrun this weather, and I am on a bit of a time thing today. But I think maybe this summer I might come and do the bits I missed, which would take in Leamington Spa, which I think would be lovely. So thoroughly recommend it to you. Great route, and again, these books, I'm not pushing them in any way. I'm not beholden to the AA or the publishers, even though, as I say, they did send me this book for free. I just think they're a great way of getting on these tours if you've just got a spare day without spending loads of time having to plan them and making sure you catch all the right roads. Because you can go to these places, you know there are good roads around, but you don't necessarily know where they are, and you could ride another road next to it that's not as good. So it just saves you all that hassle. So recommend the book to you. Anyway, I look forward to doing many more routes from that book and others as the year unfolds, and of course I'd like to bring you along with me, so look forward to doing that. So until next time, this has been the Missenden Flyer. Cheerio.